Kyle, you wake up this morning and it's news that the Rams have signed Ndamukong Suh in addition to Talib and Peters. And you know Sean, obviously, but it's almost like everyone's just loading up with talent. When you wake up and see that as a Niners head coach in the division, what's your response?
It is what it is. I mean, he's a good player. There's a lot of good players in this league. I know one of the best is there, too, with Donald, so it's going to be a huge challenge. I was messing with Sean last night about it, but I'm sure they're going to draft some more good ones also. But it's, we plan on improving our team, which I think we've done, and I think it's going to be a challenge this year. I think it's going to be a challenge for years to come, and we look forward to it.
How good is this rivalry right now? I know you guys finished 6-10, so on paper, but to come and finish the season the way you did with them winning the division, feels like Rams-Niners is something again in the NFL.
I think we got 4 good teams in our division. I know Arizona and Seattle have been at it for a while, and I'm not going to act like they're not going to be there every year also. We got, there's 4 good organizations, good coaches, good players, and it's a tough division to be in, but it makes it more fun also.
I think the signing of Jerick McKinnon in league circles was, okay, that makes sense, but sometimes around the league, maybe in the media and maybe at home and outside the markets of where he played, people kind of raised their eyebrows and said, well, wait a second, who's this guy? How much is he making? And everyone said, well, this is a guy that Kyle Shanahan really wanted. So what does Jerick McKinnon bring to the 49ers that the fan at home who maybe did not watch him in Minnesota knows about?
Well, we looked at all the running backs in free agency, and we thought he was the top guy. And so that was who we targeted, and we were happy to get him. And you go through it, and you target the top guy, and you do what you got to do to get him, and that's what the market was for him. So we're excited to have him. We think he's going to be a very good running back for us. People talk about him being a third down back, which he is. He's a very good third down back, and we plan on using him that way. I also think he's a good first and second down back, too. So we're pumped to have him, and I think when it comes to free agency, you got to target who you want, and the market gets set, and you go get them. And my philosophy on free agency, if you're getting a good person, a guy who works hard, who practices hard, plays hard, is really the same way every day, and then you're usually going to make a good decision. And the homework we've done on Jerick and the type of guy he is, the type of talent we can see on tape from his NFL days back to his college, we're very excited about the person and player we got.
Seeing the hysteria around Cousins and Keenum and Bradford and all those guys, how important was it for you guys to get done the Garoppolo deal before even the Combine and just have that set so you can now build your team from there?
It was very important. After the way Jimmy played at the end of the year, we didn't know it right when we got him, but we quickly saw about 2 to 3 games into it that we had to make sure to get this done right away because he played at such a high level for us. We loved the guy in the building, the way he handled himself. Our players loved him, coaches loved him, and then I think everyone saw how he played. So the sooner you can get something done like that, the easier it is to where you can set everything else up, go for your other targets, and we knew it would get done. When you got 2 sides who want to get something done, it usually happens, and it was a credit to their side and our side that they were able to get it done before free agency started.
We've heard a lot about the meeting between John Lynch and Parag and Sherman and his fiance, but the dinner the night before, there hasn't been many details shared, at least the actual how it got set up and everything. Can you just kind of go through those, 8 hours from when he's released to the fact he's at dinner with you that night?
We had an idea he was getting released, and we had to wait till 12:01 till it was official to where we could call him. And at 12:01 we called him, and fortunately he was in Vegas, which is only about a 45-minute hour flight from us. So he wanted to do this fast, so did we. So I had never met him before, so I wanted to spend some time with him. So him and his fiance Ashley, they flew up. They met my wife and I at dinner on that Friday night, just a few hours after I talked to him, and we had a good dinner. Probably were there about 3 or 4 hours, and talked about a lot of stuff. He remembered so many plays against them, which I remembered him too, and we really enjoyed each other, and pumped to have him on our team.